Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 5 trades beginning the week. Today's date is November the 8th, and as you can see down at the bottom, 4 of them were buys and 1 was a sell. I usually do between 5 and 10, just depending on how the charts look and how the higher time frames look. Compare that after I've completed with the daily trade plan, and if you would have got the daily trade plan today, you could have pulled in a bunch of pips like I did on this day. So now, before I took any of these trades, I drilled down the lights from the monthly all the way down till I got to the 15 minutes, made a decision based on the higher time frames. And on this first trade, the Euro New Zealand was suggesting to sell. So that's exactly what I did. I sold it. Now I took all of these trades before 7 a.m. and I was finished by approximately 9 a.m. So for around 2 hours of working, I am done trading for the day. Can do whatever I please now. It is only just a few minutes after 9 a.m. Okay, let's see where I got in. Right on this red candle right here. Just went a little bit against me. Wasn't too worried about it. Looks like 7 pips against me. And as I said, I just closed it out. Price action is still moving along. Looks like I closed it out with 31 pips. And those 31 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $2,293. Moving on to the S&P 500, which I sold. Keep in mind, the S&P 500 pays $5 a pip. Here we go. After I drilled down the lights, I knew definitely I wanted to be buying, so it was a no-brainer. Took the trade. Easy pips. Did a bit of a pullback, but I knew that might happen. I wasn't too worried about it. Went 32 pips against me. Not a big deal, especially for futures. Closed it out with, looks like 49 pips. Close to 50 if it's $5 a pip. That should be about 50. Yeah, because remember, $5 a pip. So 50 pips at $5 a pip on the S&P 500 paid $2,500. Once you drill down the lights and you know the direction of the higher time frames, now there's no guarantee that it'll go up. Something could happen in the market. The market is very random. And as I've already told 2 traders this morning, they were asking if the higher time frame says to buy, why is it dropping, or vice versa? Could go, well, in other words, the opposite direction. And that is because the market is very random. And of course, at that point in time, you can catch the cycles, because that's exactly what the trigger zone pinpoints. It's excellent on the 15 minutes, catching the up and down cycles. Like right in here is when this TZ indicator, if there's any such thing as a magic indicator, this is it. The trigger zone, the TZ indicator. When it drops down and hooks and goes up, you can definitely take the trade. Nothing wrong with grabbing 75 pips. I love it on the 15 minutes. That combined with the timing indicator, all the other indicators, top and bottom. This is about as close as what you're going to get to what they call the Holy Grail. If you're looking for something promising, well, this is about as close as you'll ever get to the Holy Grail. it pinpoints the up and down cycles. Now you could do this on any time frame, but I'm a day trader and it works like a charm on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, let's move on to the Dow Jones. This is another one that pays only $5 a pip. But still pretty good money no matter how you look at it. Perfect example of how fantastic my trigger zones is. Look at this indicator. Went down, hooked up, bingo. That's where you're going to get in. No brainer. Good for 74 pips. I have a habit of jumping the gun a little bit on the quicker side, knowing that it can do a bit of a pullback. But hey, as long as it turns into the winner, that's all I care about. After I drilled down the lights, I knew I was going to be buying. There's the up arrow. Let's see where I got in at. Exactly what I said. Did a bit of a pullback. Only 17 pips, 18 pips. Not a big deal. And I ended up locking in, looks like 57 pips. And those 57 pips paid on the Dow Jones $2,850. And remember, if you cannot produce good pips like this in a demo account, you will never succeed in a live account, because live is just a little bit more difficult because it plays on your emotions. But once you put in hundreds of trades and you're finding a lot of success, then it's much easier to go over to a live account. So keep that in mind. On the next trade here, let's see. And by the way, everything did qualify when I pulled the trigger. Looking pretty good for a great way to trade the way I teach in the videos. Pound Swiss is the next one I bought. Here's another excellent one, screaming to buy from way back here and again here. So after I drilled down the lights, I knew I wanted to be buying. Pulled the trigger. Didn't go much against me, that's for sure. Looks like 6 pips went against me. And I closed it out just being happy, and my version of being happy is 100 or more pips. And my best guess at this point in time, because I haven't added up the pips yet, but it looks like I'm hovering probably around 200 pips. So let's see. Close the trade, looks like with 40 pips. And 40 pips on the pound Swiss paid $4,478. On to the last trade, the Russell. Now this one pays $10 a pip. After I drill down the lights, higher time frame suggesting to buy. There's the up arrow. Let's see where I got in at. Did go a little bit against me, not too much to worry about. Let's see. Looks like 30 pips. Not a big deal. Remember, 10 to 20 pips on futures more often than not will not hold. You need more breathing room. Close it out here, looks like with 48. Yeah, because $10 a pip, that would be right. 48 pips, and 48 pips on the Russell paid $4,800. So another great day of trading. Great way to start off the week using my new trigger zones. Remember, it's excellent at picking up the cycles for going up and down. There it is right there. There's the pullback here and here, by the way. And getting in right where I did get in. That was this was a better buy signal than back here, but nonetheless, I knew it was going to go up. So pip total, I mentioned that it should be around 200 pips. it was actually more than that, pips and ticks. Today I ended up with 226 pips, which paid out $16,922. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my trigger zones, I suggest you get some more information and get your hands on it. All you have to do is look right below this video. You'll see trigger zone system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. Now my system has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 6 MT4 templates, as I did make 3 versions of it, and they're all good. You just have to decide which one works for you. And of course, there's 8 custom indicators and my favorite meter. I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is just more bonus material to help you to succeed at trading. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade. My number one way is my great way to trade. This is a good example of it right here on the right-hand side, what the chart should look like. And due to the fact that there's a lot of training and education, that's why I produced 50 training videos. Now, I'm not going to go through all of this. It takes too much time. You can put the video on pause, read all this. If you have any questions, simple, pick up the phone and call me. If you live too far, simple again. Here's my email address. Just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now, I really do prefer Skype. Again, made it simple for you. All you got to do is click on this link, and through Skype screen sharing, I will give you a free session, answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. And keep in mind, there's no obligation to you, as I have many hours every day that I put aside talking to traders, as I'm usually done trading, well, anywhere between 9 and 10 in the morning. So if you want to get some tips and tricks, all you got to do is make Skype contact. Now, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that's just about time to wrap up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, the next video, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.